Hi everyone, it's the 16th of July. It's a couple of weeks since I've done a video. I came down last week and I just took some more spuds and did a little bit of an harvest. But the only problem is today I've charged up my camera and everything, but I've left it at home, so it's just a mobile phone job today. So no microphone, so I don't know how well you can hear me. So I'll just capture some bits, you know, for what it is. Spuds are looking all right. Nothing untoward on them as yet. I need these peas, harvest the rest of them probably. Don't know whether I'll pull the plants out today. Onions, they've not toppled yet. I wish they'd just hurry up. It's any time now, they've got to topple. Just don't want these to fire to seed. Can't see any seed heads as yet. But yeah, I've got another one down there that's rotted off, so I need to go around and clear these dead bits of foliage out of the way. And one and only cauliflower I can finally take now. That's that bed emptied. I mean, it's been a few weeks since I've taken them cauliflowers, and it just goes to show with an old dig there's hardly any weeds in that at all. I think there's a little bit there and there's a couple over there at that bottom end. These broccoli thing, the side shoots, there's a couple on there, but a lot of them are bust open now, so I'll probably just take them off. You know, pull them all out, clear that bed, and that's that bed good to go. So I've got some seedlings with me. I'll probably refill these beds with broccoli and cauliflower again, and I've got a few cabbage with me. Courgettes, they're all okay. You know, they're starting to put on a bit of size now. Celery, that seems to be growing away. Some more peas to harvest. Spring onions, look a bit pasty looking, but I'll take a load of them today. Took the rest of my beetroot last week. I've not bothered sowing anymore because, like I said, it's only me who eats it. You know, so sometimes a couple of rows is too much. I've looked at the garlic, looking a bit pasty looking, and it's gone to, some of it's shot a seed escape out. You know, for a soft neck it's not ideal, but I can take them and I can fry them, stir fry them up. They look like these things, you know, but they'll probably, I don't know what the bulbs will be like on them, but what I can say is probably 5 or 6 that have done it. So I might actually just lift them today, get them out, because rust is starting now, you know, it's like there, before it gets absolutely, nobody can see that. So rust has started, so before it gets completely rammed with it, might just cut the glosses and lift it. Sweet corn, that's kind of going alright now. Do we get a bit more height on it. I'm not going to take the suckers off this year, I'm just going to leave them be. You know, because there's a big hoo-ha out. Do you take them off or don't you? Well, sometimes I do if they look a bit humongous and they're sort of sapping the life, but other than that I'll leave them be. It's just peculiar how these ones are not done as well as them ones at the back. Same batch of seeds and everything. I've got some more Turk's turban squashes and whatnot to shove when I dig the rest of these Duke Yorks up along there. I've got a couple of pumpkins. If they go in today I don't know yet. They're just something just to fill the gap really. That's it down this end. Like I said, I'm not going to video much today, probably a bit of a before and after things because I've got a lot to get on with. I've not really had a chance to do anything much at all apart from a bit of picking here and there, even at home. Put a few bits of lettuce out. But, need to harvest some blueberries, so that takes a bit of time going in there harvesting them. Need to treat all this fruit cage because it's getting a bit overrun with creeping buttercup. So I've got some stuff that used to be called Veridome Extra, and it basically gets rid of anything broadleaf, you know, so it does get rid of that and clover. You know, all needs a good weeding and tidying up. You know, it's that sort of time of year now where you need to try and keep on top of it, and I've been a little bit busy, which I might go into in another video or at the end of this video. But we'll see what happens. Sweet peas, still flowering away. The ones at home are slowing down a bit because it's full of pods. You know, if you keep taking the flowers, they'll keep blooming, but because you're saving pods, you know, they pump the life into them. Sunflowers, that was alright, they seem to be okay. There's a weird looking nasturtium there climbing away. Give me compost bins ready for renewing. It's kind of looking like it's collapsing. Well, that's another job for whenever. I need to bring some pots down with me and next time and start taking some of these runners off these strawberries. There's a few on them, you know, but I might just leave them be or pick them and eat them while I'm here. Alright, so I'll get on because there's loads to do and I ain't got much time to get it done. So I'll have probably a bit of a look at, you know, whatever I've harvested, and then there's no point me, you know, videoing me planting stuff because it's only going to be exactly the same as it was last time. Kind of working on at least 15-inch square per brassica, so to speak. You know, a little bit more actually in this. It depends if I do 3 or 4 rows. It just depends. See what plants I've got because they're very, very hungry. They've been held back. I mean, they were sown 26th of May, so they've had like 50, 51, 52 days, something like that in pots. So in theory they should only have 50 to 60 days to finish off here. So whenever that takes us into September, and then I can harvest them and close the beds down, apart from where I've got some overwinter cabbage, the January King and stuff, which I've not got with me today, but I've got some red cabbage which I'm trying to find some room for. But yeah, I'm going to lift that garlic up and we'll just have to hope for the best for that. I think you know, it's as good as it's going to get. No point leaving it in just to get more rust and possibly even more go to seed. So I think, well, I'll just leave them to it, and then they can dry out, and hopefully I'll just get what I get. But it's been years since I bought seed garlic, so as long as I've got a few decent cloves off that, it'll be all right. Right, so I shall crack on with that and everything else. Right, I saw the garlic up. It's not too bad, to be honest. They're all pretty much similar sort of size. They're all bigger than a golf ball. Maybe some of them are Satsuma size, but I don't know how many went to seed, but I probably think there's 6 or 7. So I'll just give them a quick dunk in some water, but when I get home I'll just I'll peel it all back to, you know, sort of a last final skin, get rid of some of these manky tops and whatnot. But I'll doing this one-handed. You know, you get the idea. You know, I'll clean them up so it's just back to one white skin, and then I'll start the drying process, which I'll just leave until the tops have turned to like paper near enough, and then trim them up and string them, which will probably be sort of September time. They'll get strung probably August, September. Right, so I'm going to dig some spuds up now. I've dug a Duke Yorks. I've got like a, you know, bucket full. They've obviously chunked on in size over the last, you know, probably about 2 weeks since I took the first few plants. So I've put the couple of Turks serving, a couple of pumpkins down that row now. Still need to get in and pick the peas, but I'm just going to try harvesting a few of these jazzies. Never grown them in the ground before. I've always done them in pots, you know, whenever I've done them. A few years ago, they were on like trials and stuff. Got sent them to try out. see how many I could grow in a tiny little bucket. Yeah, did surprisingly well, to be honest. So we shall see how they get on the ground. And they've grown in tubs, they grew absolutely loads of tiny spuds. Which would be a problem digging them up with a fork. We've only had like, what, 12 weeks or something. Something like that anyway. So we'll just have to see. Not that tiny, just found it side there, it's a nice size that. I don't know how well you can hear me, but like I say, I forgot my camera bag with everything in, so you have to bear with me on this one. I'll go with that for now. I'll dig some more up in a bit, just to give you a general idea. Start packing this box, so that's finished. They are pretty close together, these. Only about 8 inches apart. Yeah, Charlotte's tucked out the way because over the next one's to come up. Next week or so. Once you have the wet ground and you start taking the tops off, then the slugs will come in then. Just make sure you can see everything alright. You get a general gist. Oh, let's see how we go. They're not tiny, but they're a nice size. They're a bit Charlotte shaped, to be honest. Can't move that over. So crop we get. A few tiny ones, all about them. Potato salad. It's an old seed potato there still. Few worms knocking around. A little bit of scab. I have on me Duke Yorks. So I've only spared 2 potatoes this year, one before and one the other week. So I'm doing quite well. Could have sown first plant here. I must be part of the second one, so just dug another seed potato up. Yeah, they're alright these. Nope, there, double whammy there, straight through. Oh, I'm not bothered about keeping them. There's quite a few. I've done them for a few years. Still going. Plenty. All rolling off everywhere. Oh yeah, owl. Down the way, just saw a snare leather jacket there as well. What do you think? Lord. I don't know if we're there in shot or not, but yeah, I'm quite happy with them. Yeah, quite happy. That's just sort of like one and a bit plants. So See the problem with sharp that's poking out the top of the ground here and all. I've got a feeling I've just might have spiked one again. No signs of splitting, which is what I've had in the past few years. I'm just splitting in that, but all in all, quite happy. I'll weigh these when I get home so I can see actually what I get out of this row. Jazzies, I mean, a bit few little ones I don't take, but there's always a few that volunteer in the ground. I usually get them when I do the sort of big dig over. Yeah, leather jacket. Must have hatched and buggered off by now. Yeah, because I need to get this row out at some point because the old pumpkins and squash plants are in to grow. So I'll just carry on with these other few, but so I'm quite impressed with them. Yeah, well impressed with them. Right, I hope you can hear me because the breeze is picking up a little bit. So this is what I managed to harvest. I've still got to do the blueberries, which I'll do in a minute, and I've emptied the broccoli, spread out, that's all cleared. I'm hoping to get a chance to get all the seedlings in. I'll see how I get on. So, a lot of spring onions. These are blood red Holland, they're kind of bulb a bit, but they're alright. A bucket of peas, that was quite time consuming. The one and only leftover cauliflower with some French climbing beans. They're the Jazzies, I won't give them a quick wash, and they're the Duke Yorks in there. That's a big bag for life, full of the garlic and the courgette there. So I shall get on. But first I need to lug all this lot back to the van after I pick the blueberries, and then I can see what time I've got left and if I can whack the seedlings in. Right, I better crack on. Right, that's everything back over to the van. So I've got some seedlings here, basically some red cabbage, some cauliflower, not Clapton though, it's called cheesy. It's the only seeds I had left. Grew them last year and they were alright. Some more of the Aquil's broccoli at the back and some Swede. A bit yellow on the leaves because they're just hungry. I did pot these on a couple of days ago, so I don't expect there to be many roots actually in the new stuff. It was just in case I couldn't get them down here. Like I say, I've been a bit waylaid this last couple of weeks. So I'll get on planting whatever I can out of that lot, and then we'll have a look at them. Right, I'm going to plant the cauliflower. They're going to have about sort of 15 inch apart, and then rows are about 18 inch apart. It's pretty much the same as I did in April, or thereabouts anyway. I've got 21 cauliflower. I'll put 3 rows of 7, and I've got a bit of space at the end there for something else, and go from there really. First one I'm going to start about 8-9 inch in front end. So I don't think these are quite as big as the Clapton, quite a smaller collie. So just hopefully the weather's alright and we're all okay. We've got drinking straws on ready. So they have put some new roots in already, so it must have been absolutely starving. Firm down. Just going to sort of guess it that there. I'll just space this line along. And crack on. Right, all the collies in, and there's a little gap at the end of the bed. I've got some kale at home, so I'm not a big fan of kale. This has never had it, so I might just put 3 plants in. This is the red cabbage. I've got a tag here, I don't know whether it's still readable or not. Lodero, I think it is. I've got 8 of them. I've kind of five-a-diced them sort of thing to try and get the 8 in, and I've just got enough cauliflower to, if I stagger these last 2, to get the 14 in down there. Same sort of spacings, you know, 15, 18 inch. These have got probably about 18 inch each way, these big cabbage. Hopefully that's enough, because I've not looked at the seed packet. I've no idea. Just hope for the best. That's them all in. Right, the spuds have been all sprayed as best as I can get in. I just put 5 litres and kind of held the spray high to try and let the wind drift it in, and then jetted it over it. So I've got the bulk of it covered, but you know, I'm expecting some suspect bits when I come down next week, because it's just been like blight weather for a good 2 weeks now. It's been ideal. I've had hunting alerts from Blight Watch. So this is where the Duke Yorks were. I've got it's 3 Turks turban and 2 pumpkins down there. One of them's a giant, I think. I don't know. It won't do much because it's not in a proper pit or anything. I thought it'd be a bit of ground cover, and if I get anything, then I'm fine. Onions, there was 2 I think I pulled out. I've had a bit of a tidy up best I can. There's one that looks like it's split on the bottom end, but hopefully within the next 2 weeks I hope they topple. We'll have a look over this bed. Everything as it was here, apart from that's minus a few pods. I actually got a good few pods off that, and there's still a lot more to come. And then just down here in the end of this bed here, I put 2 rows sort of staggered of the dwarf French bean. It's a, I can't even see the label down there, but I've tucked it in a Primavera, something like that. That's another Turk's turban. That could be a Turk's turban, or it might be a pumpkin. I'm not sure. I've not even watered them in. They were just leftovers, so I thought, well, I'll just shove them in. They're quite wet anyway, so I'll just see how they get on. If they don't do any good, I'll just put some lettuce in. These are all covered over now and been sort of watered in. Broccoli and the cabbage. There's all the cauliflower. So I've got a bit of room here. I might put 4 of the dark kale plants in at this end. I'll have to just see on that one. And then I've put the Swede in there. Spacings, it should be enough really. I mean, they've got like a good 12 to 15 inch in all directions, so should get some off them hopefully. And there's a bit of half, well, over half the bed left there, which we'll probably do for probably mid-January king, to be honest. And I can put a net over this bed and use the onion bed when that's finished to put some other winter brassicas in and some bits and bobs. So I'll probably do any sort of like late season lettuce and that I'll do in the garden, you know, or chicory or anything like that. So that's going to be it for this video. Only a bit of a quick shove together here, like I say, because being a stupid oaf, I left me actual proper recording gear at home, so I've no microphones. This is just my mobile phone. I remember my tripod, that's about it. So on that note, I'm going to get myself off home now and sort this lot out, and then I've got a couple of bits to do. So there'll be an update from the back garden, and I'll talk more about this visitor I've got at the moment at home. If it stays or not, we'll just see. I say it's been quite time consuming looking after it the last couple of weeks. Well, if it stays, it stays. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So take care, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.